Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, jury, for 1 minute they said they were done, and until I got word that they had a verdict, I had to double check again if that was the case, if they did have a verdict, and if this was going to happen today, and in fact it is. So we're just waiting for them to resume back court, fill out that form, and announce in the next couple of minutes if President Donald Trump is convicted of all charges or some of the charges, or maybe acquitted from the charges. We'll find out in a couple of minutes as the court resumes back inside Manhattan Criminal Court.
Grace, we know that the jurors did ask for testimonies of key witnesses to be reread. Were you in the courtroom during this? Kind of what was happening? Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, it happened this morning, actually, shortly after court started at 9:30. The jurors were, as I said, they were sitting down. They were listening to what the judge had to say in regards to the jury directions and in regards to the testimony. They went over the testimony of David Pecker about a phone call he had with Mr. Trump in regards to the Karen McDougal story. There were reports that Karen McDougal's story was going to be sold to another media outlet for about $8 million, and that's the conversation that Donald Trump had with David Pecker. David Pecker then advised him to buy the story, and Donald Trump said that that's not something that he would do. During this time, you could see the jurors were very attentive, many of them taking notes. It didn't seem like they were spaced out. It seemed like they really came to work, and they were really paying attention to each of the statements that were made. We also heard during that testimony, during the reread of that testimony, about a meeting that happened between Donald Trump, David Pecker, and Michael Cohen, and that happened at Trump Tower, where apparently David Pecker agreed that he will publish positive stories about President Donald, or then candidate Donald Trump, in order to create a positive image in the National Enquirer. And he would also agree during that meeting to publish negative stories of his opponent. That's something that was also read today, and a conversation as well between Michael Cohen and David Pecker in regards to the deal with Karen McDougal. David Pecker denied that he wanted to complete the deal, and Michael Cohen told him that his boss, referring to Mr. Trump, that he was going to be very upset, very angry about it. So throughout all this reading or rereading of this testimony, you could tell the jurors were paying attention. They were taking notes. They were very diligently looking down, looking up, and just, you could tell they were really into making sure that they pay attention to make the right decision on this case.
Grace, as you were talking, the jury came into the room. They started actually reading the verdicts. We can tell you right now, the first count is guilty against former President Trump. The second count is guilty against former president. And are we hearing in the control room, or are you getting them on live? Again, no cameras in the courtroom. So it's like the telephone game from when you were a kid. The courtroom to the outside to the, that's what we're playing right now as we try and get you this. But we can tell you right now that former President Trump has been found guilty of at least 2 counts in this hush money trial. And
as many of you know, Mr. Trump is facing 34 felony counts for falsifying business records. The verdict is coming down as we speak. Like Corey mentioned, there are no cameras or electronic devices inside.
21 counts, guilty so far. 26. So again, as I'm saying it to you, our producer Tatiana is in our ear. She's getting it back. It's a telephone game all over again. 26 guilty counts out of 34, and again, we're still getting the complete readout from the jury. Wow. All guilty. That is the word coming that we are hearing from the courtroom, being delivered to our newsroom, being delivered into my ear. What's that? Is that 31 counts? Now it's 34. So all 34 counts. The former president has been found guilty of felony counts, mind you, counts that could send him behind bars. We were talking to John Mueller earlier, and John, he brought up the point that I think a lot of us have been talking about. Could former President Trump actually spend time behind bars? Could it happen? And it's sort of this unanswered question because, you know, the reality is we've never been here as a country.
Yeah, this is an unprecedented case, as many have been saying. The jurors, very much an intelligent juror here, all people based from New York, Manhattan. They were very kind of just paying really close attention to this case, as this, as you said, is something that we have never experienced.
I don't know if there's a live picture just outside the courtroom, if we can just take it. Any picture outside the courtroom. I'm very curious what it looks like out there. Because, mind you, this is history. As I'm saying it, I can't even believe the words coming out of my mouth and out of your mouth, Aaron E. I mean, this is a pretty momentous moment. I'm curious what it looks like outside the courtroom there in Manhattan. Let's see if we get any camera there. I know, you know, we've got a bunch, but I know signals are not great these days. But this is a big deal.
Do we have Grace there? Is she able to set the scene outside? What are we seeing downtown?
Yeah, we're out here with John Mueller, and right behind us, we can actually see some Trump supporters and people that really opposed Donald Trump. And just when they were reading the counts, you could hear, John, that they were yelling. It seemed like the people that were against former President Donald Trump was yelling.
A big yell from the crowd. Obviously, these would be Biden supporters. The Trump supporters, they seem to be sort of preoccupied with sort of field cameras right now, giving their reaction, and clearly they are not happy about this. Let's talk a little bit about what really is at stake here. Donald Trump could be sentenced to something as simple as house arrest. Again, up to 4 years are at stake here. He could be given nothing but probation. Judge Marchant, remember when the gag order was flaring and he was worried about a contempt of court order? He told President Trump, former President Trump, that he in fact did not want to put him in jail. But he said he would, but he didn't want to do it. And that could have a lot to do with ultimately when we get a sentence, because Judge Marchant, this is a Class E felony, the smallest of all New York felonies. Even though he's guilty of all of them, he's never been convicted of a crime before. They're nonviolent crimes. He could essentially just get probation. And one other thing to mention, he could get time, up to 4 years. So keep that in mind as well. Some combination of house arrest or house confinement may be more accurate. But keep in mind this. This is going to be appealed by Trump's attorneys, President Trump's attorneys, and that appeal process could take months, it could take years, and you can pretty much rest assured when the smoke clears, although I don't know if you can rest assured with anything involving former President Trump, but you can sort of rest assured that he will be campaigning, and the November election will take place probably as he's a free man as this appeal winds through the process.
It'd be interesting to see when the sentencing happening and what it is, because of what you're saying, the campaigning and the presidential election. One of the things that he's been constantly saying when he gets to talk to reporters outside the court is, I want to go on campaigning. As we know, he hasn't been able to really go that far or campaign that much. So it'd be really interesting to see what happens after this is done about the appeal that his lawyers may file in the next coming weeks, and also see how the voters react in the election.
Hey, John, I'm